The start of the African slave trade. Who came first and why?
Opening scene.
Map showing Portugal and the west coast of Africa. Somber music plays.
The African slave trade began in the 15th century, with Portugal as the first European country to initiate this dark chapter. Portuguese explorers initially arrived on Africa's west coast in search of gold, spices, and new trade routes.
Ships on the African coastline, Portuguese sailors meeting African rulers. As Portuguese sailors established trading relationships along Africa's coast, they began trading goods like weapons and textiles with African rulers in exchange for enslaved people. This marked the start of a brutal system that would last for centuries. Depiction of European plantations in the Americas. The reason? European colonization in the Americas created a huge demand for labor. Sugar plantations, especially in Portuguese colonies like Brazil, needed a large and resilient workforce. Enslaved Africans were seen as a solution, leading to the rise of the transatlantic slave trade. Visual of a ship filled with enslaved people, somber music fades. Thus, Portugal was the first European nation to buy slaves from Africa, setting a precedent for other European powers. Driven by the demand for labor in the Americas, this trade would ultimately impact millions of lives and leave a lasting legacy. This script provides a concise explanation of how and why the Portuguese began the African slave trade. Let me know if you'd like to expand on any part.